Welcome to your 20 minutes of yoga flow, where we'll be focusing quite a lot around the hip area, giving ourselves a sense of connection and space into that area. But we will get a bit of a full body release. So hopefully you leave feeling grounded, feeling a little bit more spacious within. And we'll start our practice together in a seated position. Some of us might prefer a block if we have one, others to ground. Just find a leg variation that works for you. Feel a sense of almost sinking, like gravity drawing down into your seat, and then close the eyes. As we start our connection to the physical body, see if you could maybe relax a bit of that grip. So could your facial muscles melt? Could your shoulders relax? Can you let go of the tension in the belly? As we let go of the tension in the belly, let the mind bring deeper breath into that space. The inhales expanding the belly out. The exhales gently drawing the belly in. Take one inhale through the nose. Cleansing exhale out the mouth. Ujjayi breath if it's part of your practice. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, twist to your left, right hand outside the leg, left hand behind. Take an inhale there. Exhale to twist. Inhale, reach arms to sky. Exhale, second sides. Inhale there. Exhale to twist. Inhale, reach those arms to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Cleansing inhale. Out the mouth. Journey forwards into tabletop position. When you find your tabletop position, just give the body a bit of freedom to explore the mat. Notice if out of habit you're moving quickly, try and slow that down. And really connect to sensation, to messaging of the body. Where is there resistance? Where is there freedom? If you haven't already, just a little bit into the wrists, side to side, maybe pointing the fingers out. Is that breath conscious? Equal inhales and exhales as we move. Let's find that tabletop position, wrists underneath the shoulders. Take your inhale, pull the heart forwards. As you exhale, scoop the belly, the heart into your back, rounding, tucking the chin. 2 more cat-cows. Take that inhale, creating space, opening the collarbones, pulling the chest forwards. Exhale to curl and round the spine. One last time, we inhale. On your exhale, I want you to round into your back, draw the ribs in, tuck your toes, hover the knees. Let's create just a little bit of heat for 3. Conscious breath in and out the nose for 2. On 1, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Give them a little pedal, a little sway. And then find a little stillness, bending the knees as much as you need for length of spine. On your inhale, right leg lifts behind you. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, open the knee up so the hips face towards that right side. Exhale, right knee is going to come across to left elbow, just 1 tap today. Inhale, right leg straight behind, stretch the toes back. Exhale, right foot to right thumb. Once you get the foot there, drop your back knee. Take an inhale, reach those arms to sky. As you exhale, see if you can sink the hips a little deeper to the front of your mat. Hold the hips there. Inhale, lift the chin up to the ceiling. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. You're going to straighten your front leg. Flex the toes up. Either use props or hands, or sweep those arms back for our bowing balance. Gentle squeeze of the inner thighs. Notice if you started to hold the breath. Breathe well for 3, Tailbone drawing back, chest forwards for 2. Bending your front knee, inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, planting the left hand down. Create that energy line, wrist to fingers. And then tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and really try and squeeze the left glute. Heel pushing back, gazing up to the sky. Plant the hand down, find your plank position. Take an inhale, shift your chest forwards. Exhale, we lower to ground. Option to use knees to support. Inhale, pull the chest forwards, toes pull back. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take your next inhale, left leg lifts to sky. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, open the knee up to the ceiling. Exhale, left knee across to right elbow. Quite a challenging little tap, just do the best you can. Inhale, lengthen the left leg behind, point your toes back. Exhale, left foot to thumb. Drop that back knee. Take your inhale, arms sky, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, you're going to anchor the hips a little deeper. Take your inhale, lift your chin up. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman, straighten out the front leg, toes flex to face. Use support or sweep those arms back. In this challenging balance and hold, could we relax the face for 3? Tailbone drawing back, chest forwards for 2. Bend your front knee, inhale, arms rise once more. Exhale, plant the right hand down, left palm facing that left side. And then we pick up the back knee, squeezing through that right glute. Heel draws slightly back, gazing up. Plant your hand to ground, find that plank position. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, we lower, elbows pointing back. Inhale, pull the chest through. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, come to tiptoes, bend knees. A few steps or hops to the top of your mat. Take a halfway rise in the spine, knees can be bent. And exhale, melt over the legs. You can hold opposite elbows, keep the belly soft. Just give the torso a bit of fluidity, so sway, shake the head, nod the heads. Just release any tension in the spine, shoulders, ribs. In your center, release the arms, roll up the spine, bone by bone. At the top, the shoulders get a nice roll. Inhale, bring those arms above. Exhale, hands to heart. One sun salutation to get us to down dog. Inhale, arms lift, your gaze follows the hands. Exhale, we fold into our legs. Inhale, halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, vinyasa of choice. I'm going to step back. You can lower halfway or all the way. Take an inhale, pull the chest through and forwards, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, right leg lengthening back. Bend the right knee. Next inhale, lift the right knee up. Exhale across your body. And this time you're going to kick it out. Option is there to lift the left hand, full in triangle for 3. Pushing away from the ground for 2. Plant the hand to ground. Inhale, right leg to skies. Exhale, right foot to thumb. High lunge, slow inhale to skies. Exhale, hands to heart center. Start to come forwards. Warrior 3, lifting ourselves into one leg balance. Try and drop the left hip bone to look down for 3. A gentle draw in of the belly for support 2. Left foot lands halfway down the mat. 45 degrees out on the toes, hips stay pointing forwards. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, hinge those hips back. Pull the chest forwards. Bring hands onto blocks if you don't have blocks, shin. Only to ground if you can keep the legs straight. Try your best to really find that length through the spine, that draw back of the right hip. Start to shift your weight forward, standing splits, hands or blocks in front, left leg rising to sky. Don't worry about my leg, focus on your leg lifting as high as you can, and then keep it there. Option to stay here. Option if you like handstand, shoulders over wrists. And even if you don't, maybe you just practice little hops off the ground. You don't need to find flight. But what we could do is learn just to coordinate your kick out the leg with the push out of the palms. You have just 3. You have just 2. On that last one, bring the left toes to the back of the mat. High lunge, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Straighten into your legs. Turn the toes into the side. Inhale, lift your chest, maybe take a back bend. Exhale, we fold down our center. If your hands reach the ground, you can walk them through the legs. If they don't, see if widening the stance helps. And you can choose to stay here, really allowing that nice space in the back body. Or you can start to find a little bit of movement side to side. Now this could be something deep, or we could keep it a little more shallow. You have 3 breaths. Spending time on the spaces that need you most. You have 2 breaths. We'll find ourselves in wide leg folds. Inhale, halfway rise. Hands to hips, lift up fully. Point the right toes forward. Let's find our warrior 2. Anchor into that front knee. Ground into your back foot nice and firm. Arms parallel to ground. Take an inhale to reverse. Lift the lung up and back. Exhale, right forearm lands. Left arm creates length in the side body. Option 1, we stay here. Option 2, left hand can come behind. If you like to bind, slide the chest in front, the right hand underneath, and then roll the chest back again. Try and gaze over that left shoulder for 4. Strong hips keep you here for 3. Keep pressing into that back foot for 2. Can we come back into warrior 2 without changing the legs? Can we inhale and reverse without changing the legs? Exhale, you're going to windmill the hands down. Take a vinyasa if it serves you, or head straight to down dog for a few breaths of stillness. On your inhale, left leg rising. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, open the knee up. Exhale across your body. And remember, this time we kick the leg over. We can stay or lift the right hand up for 3. Push out of that left shoulder for 2. On 1, plant the hand. Inhale, left leg to skies. Exhale, left foot to thumb. High lunge, we inhale. Hands to heart, we exhale. Fly forwards into your 1 leg balance. And I know it's challenging. Spread your toes and really use your toes to help you balance for 3. Drop the right hip down if you can for 2. Right foot lands halfway down, 45 degrees out on toes. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, hips push back, chest pulls forward, spine nice and long before we bring ourselves down. Blocks, hands to shin, hands to ground. Try and keep the legs straight. We're really creating space from the back of the hip down the leg. Let the body adapt, really slow down the breath to calm the nervous system. From here, we're going to shift into our challenging standing splits. So the right leg is working against gravity to lift. The head drops nice and heavy to shin. And here we really need to work a little bit of discipline to keep that leg up. It is really hard. So if you'd rather come into your handstand hops, shoulders over wrists, bend the left knee. And each time you take a little hop, I just want you to think push. Don't overthink it, just think push out the hands. and see if there's a little air time. You have another 3. You have another 2. On 1, let's meet in our high lunge. Inhale the arms to sky. Exhale, open out. Warrior 2. Straighten into your legs. Point the toes out to the edges of your mat, facing the side. And then you're going to bend the knees and just bring your hands onto the knees. A variation of goddess pose. And here I just want you to move from side to side. And again, don't worry about what your goddess looks like. Just focus on what you're feeling. And if anything, slow it down. Linger in your sensation. Really feel what's going on in the body today. All right, let's find the center. Drop the tailbone down, ribs in. We're just going to hold maybe the arms up for 5. For 4. I've been doing a lot of running, so I really feel this in the legs. For 3. For 2. Almost like pull yourself up. Bring the toes slightly in. Inhale, lift your arms again. And exhale, we fold down our center. Just give yourself a moment to relax the spine, maybe a little sway, releasing any tension. On your inhale, halfway rise. Hands to hip, lift up fully. Left toes point forward. This is our last standing hold. So bend your front knee, ground into those feet nice and firm. And if your knee is dropping in, really squeeze at pinky edge. Take your inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, left forearm lands, right arm brings space for the side body. Stay there or right hand behind. I tend to stay in half bind, but to demo full bind, you need to drop the chest inside, wrap the left hand underneath, and then I want you to keep opening out through the torso. Gaze over the right shoulder if you can for 3. This is our last standing effort, team. Stay with me for 2. Can you bring yourself up, keeping the hips strong? Can you inhale and reverse? My leg is shaking. Exhale, plant the hands. Maybe a vinyasa. Maybe you're stepping straight back. On your inhale, right leg reaching back. Bend the right knee. Open the hip. Last time, either hold here or you're going to flip your dog. Lift the right hand. Tap the right toes behind. Arc the body up and around for 3. Wherever you are, you're breathing for 2. Back to your 3-leg dog. Inhale, right leg straight behind. Pigeon pose. Right knee, right shin are going to slide forwards. Left toes are going to crawl back. It's a good opportunity to add a block underneath. If pigeon doesn't feel good for your body, you can bend both knees instead, finding that deer or 90-90 position, or you can take your figure 4. So you can really choose what you're going to be able to sit in for a good 5 breaths. Maybe you start to close the eyes. And notice if you're fighting sensation. I want you to instead welcome sensation and breathe slowly into it. Could you relax the face and the heart for your last 2 slower exhales? Bringing yourself back, downward facing dog in your own time. Just take a few pedals. Inhale, left leg lengthening back. Bend the left knee, open the left knee up. Option to stay here. If you're flipping the dog, lift the left hand, tap the left toes behind, and you're kind of pivoting on that right shoulder joint. Slowly bring yourself back, reversing out. Inhale, left leg straight behind. Pigeon pose, left knee and shin slide forwards, right toes curl back. If pigeon doesn't work for our bodies, blocks, we can bend both knees or take a figure four. Maybe closing the eyes and starting just to soothe the nervous system. Take your time with your breath. Lean over to the left. This time let's all meet in seat. So sweep your back leg around. Take a few little windscreen wipers. And I'm going to be a little bit evil and just add a reverse tabletop to open up the front of the hips. So ground your feet. Fingers can face out to help open up the front of the chest. Roll the shoulders back so the chest opens. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press into the feet. Drive the glutes up, and I want you to imagine you're squeezing the glutes through the hip bones and you're pushing your chest through the shoulder joints. Gazing up or back, keeping that nice squeeze of the glutes. Breathe here just for 3. One of the harder shapes for many people. Stay with me for 2. And let's lower down. Bring the legs into a diamond shape. Hands can hold the ankles. Inhale here. Option to stay upright, option to fold forwards. And we're going to take just 3 breaths. You can relax the spine if you want, so you can round the back if that feels okay. Start to notice the body, start to notice if there's a change within, just from a short practice on your mat. If you have time for savasana, then moving into that. If you don't, then you can lift your spine. Just find a comfortable cross-leg position. As you inhale, reach those arms to sky. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Again, just pause there, eyes closed. Take a moment with yourself in stillness. And when you're ready, blinking open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining. Short and sweet, come back to it whenever you need. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm here.